story. That was amazing, your work.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Chris.
It feels good. So my name is Chris Osgood. I live about halfway up the coast of Maine in the United States, and I'd like to share a short story of gratitude. Throughout this year's series of Path with Heart classes, we've been encouraged to identify and list significant events in our life. In recent classes, we've been asked to take a look at how these events weave together throughout our lives to see how they're linked. And as I look back at the events that stood out, I saw myself faced with many obstacles or challenges that often seemed insurmountable. There were the learning challenges from childhood. There were traumas, both emotional and physical. There were the loss of loved ones and parents emotionally detached or absent. From my late teens throughout my early adult years, I became an angry young man, regularly acting out. In more recent years, after attending workshops and classes led by our instructors, practicing meditation movements and doing recapitulation exercises, I began to find my way free of old patterns. Then, about 5 years ago, I attended a being energy workshop in Mexico City, where we learned an ancient form of movements that truly quiets our inner dialogue. In the days following the workshop, I realized my heart had opened as though it had popped open, and suddenly I could feel everything, everyone. It was truly amazing. And naturally, I shifted back out of that place, while occasionally rediscovering it. Now it's the reverse. Over this past year, I've come to realize I've settled into that place or position of heart, of open heart, and now will occasionally shift out of it and then refine it again. I've discovered from this place of heart all the challenges and obstacles throughout my life are there for me, for us to learn from. I'm truly grateful to have found the love that surrounds us all, that envelops us. And I'm truly grateful to find myself within the love and acceptance of our family of Path with Heart practitioners. Thank you.
Wow, so beautiful.
Very moving, very moving. Great
Thank
switch of the reference point.
Wow. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Chris. Sergey. Sergey's next. Where are you, Sergey?
I'm here.
Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Oh, here we go.
Ooh,
wow, everybody there. Hello, everybody. There's a whole group there. Yay, Arthur. Andre. Hello. Hello, everybody. And the children too. Anastasia.
Great, great.
Great. Yeah. So, Sergey, come more in camera.
Come into the full camera, Sergey. Come into the center of the camera.
There.
It's my... Hello, everyone. My name is Sergey Minin. I am from Russia. I want to share my experience of a volunteer project this summer in the retreat center in the Path with Heart classes, Master of Aging. We talked about creating our own service project, and so I did it. The center is located in a beautiful place in the mountains of Crimea. It's a very beautiful place. It's surrounded by a large apple garden, and everywhere were apple trees. And we carried out various types of work there. We helped in the kitchen, took care of the garden, planted trees, and so on. And while I'm living and working there, I was aligning to the surrounding place. And I talk to the trees. I always aligning with the mountains and feel inside of me their ancient wisdom and solidity. And this communication with this beautiful place gave me two insights. The first one is I feel it's boundless generosity and abundance of the nature. I saw the apple trees full of apples and generous water sources. It's so difficult to accept this for us in our daily life. And the second one is that I got a new meaning of the term of shamanism. Previously, at the level of the mind, I knew that the shamans communicate with the forces of the universe, you know, and now I have felt it practically. I addressed to the impersonal forces of the universe, and I talk with all of them: mountains and sun, moon, forest, clouds, and trees. And it was really amazing experience for me. And what I learned that volunteering is a great experience of not doing, and we shifting the focus of attention from position me to taking care of others. So I done, and I'm grateful to Aaron, Miles, and all the participants of our classes. Thank you very much.
Ah. Спасибо.
Wow, spasiba, so powerful. Thank you, Sergey.
Very clear, very eloquent.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you very
Beautiful.
much. 3 great points.
Generous spirit you have. We go now all the way to Mexico with Erica.
Hola a todos, soy Erika y voy a compartirles un evento memorable que sucedió este año y que pude procesar como tal gracias a mi trabajo con Vina Energy. Este verano estuve de viaje a Italia, donde reside mi familia. ¿Tienen que traducirme? ¿O?
Voy a traducirte todo junto al final. I will translate at the very end of her sharing
Okay.
together as a chunk.
Yes.
Okay. Gracias. Este verano estuve de viaje a Italia, donde vive mi familia. Yo resido en Tijuana, México, y tenía 4 años que no iba y estaba muy contenta, tenía muchos planes, pero al llegar allí me encontré con una situación muy tensa y antes de regresarme a México presencié algo que hizo mi papá que me paralizó, me horrorizó de cierta manera, me repugnó. Pero en el momento no pude decir nada, no pude reaccionar por mi miedo a cuestionarlo, a su reacción, a cuestionarlo. Pero de regreso a México sentía tanta presión por decir algo que finalmente me hizo enfrentarlo por Skype. Y allí pude decir mi frente a la verdad y le hice saber que estaba contraria a lo que había hecho. Lo que él hizo fue negarlo y atacarme, me atacó verbalmente, tanto que finalmente yo me rompí, lloré y la comunicación ahí terminó, ¿no? Yo terminé enojada. Entonces tuve que trabajar internamente mi postura, reafirmar mi postura y aclarar lo que todavía quería decirle. Quería hacerlo desde un lugar más claro, más centrado, y quería poderme mantener firme, lo que no había podido hacer la primera vez. Entonces volví a hablar con él y finalmente lo pude hacer. Me había dado cuenta que toda la cuestión se trataba de pararme sobre mi autoridad interna y dar voz a mi verdad, atravesando viejas creencias que me mantenían paralizada de miedo ante actitudes de machismo, de violencia o de prepotencia. Y bueno, eso es lo que sucedió. Para mí es un evento memorable porque, bueno, a raíz de eso también rompí por un momento la relación con mi papá y fue una decisión nueva y dura y difícil, pero fue dictada por mi voz interna, por lo menos mientras las cosas estén de esta manera y su reacción sea esta. Y mi voz interna me impulsa a tender puentes con personas y comunidades donde mi energía interna puede estar al servicio de la creatividad, de la conciencia y del amor. Y a través de eso estoy también dejando mi papel de víctima para honrar quién soy en realidad. Y quería agradecer muchísimo a mis compañeros del Camino con Corazón, en especial a James, a Tom y a Crisólogo, por mostrar su alma en las clases y por mostrar otra masculinidad más inclusiva y más amorosa. Y también estoy muy agradecida con Erin y Mais por su invaluable apoyo y guía. Y a todos, gracias.
So I will translate the incredible sharing of Erica quickly. So this summer, Erica was in Italy visiting her family from there. And in the last day before coming back to Mexico, where she lives, she witnessed her father doing something that horrified her. In the moment, she was paralyzed and she didn't know what to do. But when she came back home, she had to work with that. What her father did, what she observed. And finally, she took the courage to call her family and talk to her father and express her disapproval of his behavior. His father first insulted her, was in denial. So it was a very difficult back and forth. Her mother was supporting the father. It was a very difficult back and forth. But what she expressed so beautifully is that she did the work through recapitulation of truly stepping up in her inner authority, as she said it, my inner authority. And in this moment, the relationship with her father, she decided for a moment to pull apart. They are not speaking to him. And as she keeps healing this, but she said that she was incredible, felt this energy, source of energy at opening, expressing, stepping in her power, really, her authority. And she's very thankful to some of the members of the Path of Heart for showing what is to be an impeccable man, which actually is the title of the classes coming up next year. Erika, ¿cuáles eran los hombres que dijiste el Path of Heart? Was Tom?
Era James, Tom y Crisólogo, por lo que compartieron en la clase 2, sobre todo.
Okay, so it was Tom, James, and Crisólogo that sharing the Path of Heart classes about what it takes to be a man. So very thankful. She's very thankful for that. Very thankful to us, and we are very thankful to her, to Erica, for being such an incredible